Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, basically what we're looking at here is this particular video is all about getting more focused and, of course, getting more energized so you're ready to take on that day and make your stuff happen. Whether that's losing weight, gaining weight, getting better at your job, being more passionate about something that you like and love, but making it into your job. Because, I mean, I know myself, I love what I do for a living and it doesn't feel like work. So, with that being said, you're going to sit back, relax, or you can lay down if you so choose. You want to have a set of headphones on, and you're going to need about half hour to 45 minutes to be completely undisturbed. And then we'll get going. You ready? Now, make sure you've got the headphones on and you're sitting back relaxed, and we'll get going. You can pause this if you need to, and then we'll carry on. Here we go.
Do is we want to get a nice, comfortable position, and that's sitting or laying down, no operating of heavy equipment or driving, because your lapse of consciousness may cause either death for yourself or someone else, and that would be unfortunate because we quite enjoy you and your company. So, I'm going to do a countdown a second from 1 until 5 and then say go. And at that time you're going to pause this video and you're going to get in that comfortable position. Make sure your headphones are on. Unpause it and then we'll get rocking. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. Welcome back. So what you basically want to do is, like I said, you're sitting or you're laying down. Hopefully you've got some nice comfortable clothes on, so that you can just nice and no restrictions whatsoever on you. And we're going to start our breathing. So I want to focus on the breathing. We're going to take 3 big breaths in and out. That tells our body that we're going to get nice and relaxed and enjoy this whole segment. So we're going to breathe in for 5 seconds, we're going to hold it for 2 seconds, and then we're going to breathe back out for 5 seconds. Ready? Here we go. Breathe in. And hold. And let it back out. Alright, and we'll do it again. Breathing in. Hold. And now breathing back out. Great. And we're going to do it one more time. Breathing in. Holding it. And breathing out. Nice and relaxed. There we go. Now you just continue focusing on your breathing. Nice and relaxed. That's right. Nice and relaxed. Focused completely on our breathing, because that means everything else will start relaxing. Because we want to be focused on being relaxed. Nice and easy throughout our entire body. Ready to just simply give in and enjoy this experience. And sleep. Yes. We're watching our whole body just relax as we're focusing on our breathing. That's it. And it's okay if you're not following my voice, because you don't need to. I'm really trying to talk to your subconscious mind. You just focus on your breathing. Be nice and relaxed. Giving in and sleep. Yes. Very, very slowly. You're beginning to relax more and more. Giving in to that relaxation. Letting your mind go. If it wanders, that's okay. That's fine. You're still going to focus on your breathing. Nice and easy. And sleep. That's right. We're focusing on our breathing so we can relax. Yes. In addition to our relaxing, we're going to let everything go. give in to relaxing, forgetting all our problems of today, and just getting ready to have a nice, enjoyable sleep. That's right. Relaxing, letting all the thoughts and worries of the day go away. Giving in to just not having to do with them. Focusing on just your breathing. That's right. A nice, relaxing breathing that will help you just let all things just disappear. Just giving in and letting all those things go. And getting ready to sleep. That's right. Just relaxing nice and easy as we breathe. Letting all your worries, your troubles, your problems, all that type of stuff. It's important. It's just not important right now. We're focusing on making you better, more relaxed. That's right. Just relaxing more and more. Giving in to forgetting about all your troubles for the time being. Just getting ready to sleep. That's right. Nice and relaxed. Giving in and not worrying about anything anymore. Because right now it's not important. And we're getting ready to just sleep. Nice and relaxed. Giving in to me. And sleeping. Yes. Nice and relaxed. Giving in to me. Getting rid of your problems. And sleeping. Yes. Nice and relaxed. See? That breath is nice and calming and relaxed, isn't it? You're doing a great job of this. You're a professional at this. See? Just letting your mind drift. Not worrying about anything. No cares of the world. Simply letting it all go. Giving in to the sound of my voice. That's right. Relaxing. And getting ready to sleep. Yes. Nice and easy. Matter of fact, your eyes, they might just get a little heavy. And they might just close. They're certainly going to get heavier every single time you blink. Like if you blink right now, they've gotten heavier, you'll notice. But you're just going to focus on your breathing. That's right. More and more relaxed. Giving in to my words. And getting ready to sleep. That's right. More and more relaxed. Giving in and not worrying about your problems. Because you don't need to right now. Giving in and getting ready to go to a nice transit sleep. Very good. Nice and relaxed. Giving in to me and sleep. Very, very good. Eyes are getting very tired. Eyelids are getting more and more tired. Heavier and heavier. It's okay if they close. It's fine. It means you can focus on your breathing, relaxing your body, giving in to my words, and sleep. That's right. Sleep. Nice, wonderful slumber. Letting me talk to your subconscious mind while you relax and recharge and feel better than you have ever felt. You know, like that 12-hour sleep that you just absolutely would love to have, and a 3-hour massage, making yourself feel better and better than you've ever felt before. Relaxing your body through focusing on your breathing, giving in to my words. That's right. So you can sleep. Giving in to my words, letting go of your problems. Relaxing. Relaxing completely. Feeling wonderful. Yes. Obedience is, in fact, pleasure. Stress is just melting away, as is your resistance to my voice. Sleep, relaxing more and more with every breath, relaxing more and more, giving in to my voice, letting go of all thoughts, anything that's stressing you, just letting it go. It'll come back later, don't worry about it. It won't go away far. But right now, we're focusing on just you and making sure you relax. That's right. Relax and give in to the sound of my voice. Absolutely wonderful. Listening to the sound of my voice. Not having to follow it. Just it's the only thing going through your mind. Because everything else has been just simply swept out. Because you're relaxing. You're letting go of all the stresses, all the problems, all the issues you've had. Because they're just not important right now. You are the thing we're focusing on. Focusing on your breathing. So that you can relax even more. Eyes very tired. Eyelids so hard to keep them open. My God. You should just close them completely nice and tight. And going off to a wonderful slumber where I can talk to your subconscious mind and get you ready for taking on your day. Relaxing. Relaxing more and more and more. Giving in to my voice, letting your problems go, all resistance being swept away. Yeah, completely relaxed, feeling absolutely wonderful, because obedience will give you pleasure, lots and lots of pleasure, feeling very nice, all because you're relaxing, giving in to my voice, getting rid of all your problems for the time being. That's right, getting rid of all your problems. Relaxing more every single second with every single breath. You're just becoming more and more relaxed into the nice, deep trance. That's right. So that your body can just simply relax and I can talk to your subconscious mind and get you ready to just simply feel absolutely incredible and absolutely wonderful. Completely and totally wonderful. Yeah, just the way you want it. Relaxing completely, giving in to my voice, giving up all resistance, giving up all stress, giving up all problems, letting me do my job, helping you out by wiping out all resistance to me. That's right, letting my voice become your thoughts, my words, filling your brain. The only thing you hear in your mind right now is the sound of my voice becoming your thoughts. Feels nice, wonderful, dreamy, so very worth it. Nice and relaxed. All resistance gone. That's right. Open for me to assist you. Leaving your mind completely open. Listening to what I would like you to do. Acting on it. Not necessarily following it because you can't follow the conversation. You're nice You're relaxed. I will talk to your subconscious mind. You are just going to get incredibly mindless and obedient. That's right. If there is any thoughts in your head, you'll notice that your mind is slowing down. Completely and totally slowing down. All resistance being swept completely away. Opening your mind completely to all my suggestions so that we can improve your life. That's right. So we can make you feel even better than you did before. More wonderful than you've ever felt before. Relaxing more and more. Deeper and deeper. More mindless. Your mind is completely slowing down. More and more. No thoughts in your mind at all. None. Your mind is completely quiet, except for the sound of my voice. No other thoughts. Just the sound of my voice. All thoughts gone. Because they're not important now. All resistance gone. You're just letting yourself go. Completely mindless. Feeling a great deal of pleasure just because you have let your mind go. And the more you let your mind go, the more that pleasure will increase. More amazing you will feel just by letting yourself go. Tell me that I can be in charge of your mind for now, so we can get some things done for you. That's it. Tell me again. Tell me one more time. Absolutely. Feeling wonderful. Feeling incredible. Think of the weight that has been taken off your shoulders, because now I'm going to think for you. That's right. You're not going to have a single thought in your head unless I tell you what it's going to be. And you feel absolutely amazing. The pleasure is incredible. Simply wonderful. You're feeling so very, very good. Nice and relaxed. And allowing me complete control of your mind. All resistance gone. Tell me that you've given up all the stressful things. You're not thinking about them anymore. Tell me you're not going to give up any more. You're not going to give me any more resistance. You're going to let it all go and allow me complete access to your mind so that I can help you become better and more amazing. Tell me again. Tell me one more time. That's right. See how easy that is? Letting all your resistance go. Allowing me complete access to your mind so that I can help you. Absolutely wonderful. I'll give you back the control, but just not right now. Not while I help you get better. Become more amazing than you were before. Absolutely incredible. The only thing going through your mind right now is the sound of my voice. My words are your thoughts. I would like complete control of your mind so we can program you. Tell me that I can have complete control of your mind, and I'll increase the pleasure for you. It's a fair exchange, isn't it? You're feeling great. You're feeling wonderful. Tell me I can have complete control of your mind. You will offer no resistance. That you'll take everything I say from now on as being the complete and total truth, and you will not question anything. Very good. Tell me it again. Absolutely wonderful. Completely thoughtless. Totally obedient. Remember, obedience gives you a great deal of pleasure, and you get a phenomenal amount of pleasure by being very, very obedient to me. I am your master. Yes. Nice, deep, very, very relaxed, completely and wonderfully relaxed. Going even deeper, increasing your pleasure, getting more aroused, feeling absolutely amazing, and you are going to let everything go. I can tell you what to do. As a matter of fact, you know what? Take off all your clothes. That's what you're going to do. Wait 1 second. You're going to pause this when I count. I'm going to count to 5. And when I say go, you're going to pause this video. And you're going to just do something nice and simple. You're going to take off your headphones. Well, you're going to pause this video. Take off your headphones. Take off all your clothes. Except for your undergarments. And then, well, you know what? No. Just take everything off. That's right. Get rid of all that restrictive stuff. That's what you're going to do. Ready? 1. Oh, and when you're done, you're going to put your headphones back on. Sit down or lay down, which is whatever you were doing, and you're going to continue listening to this video. So you're going to unpause it when you're done. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. Very good. So now you're completely and totally nude. That's right. Completely mine. Your mind is now mine. Tell me that I own your mind now. Tell me again. Tell me you will obey me without question. Very good. Tell me you'll do whatever I tell you without question. Very good. Again. Very good. You are mine. You are my slave. You will do whatever I tell you. Because that's what I want to call you. I want to call you slave. You will do whatever I tell you, whenever I tell you. When you hear my voice, you will instantly go back to this spot that you are right now, in this nice, lovely, wonderful, mindless state, getting ready to accept my commands into your mind for you to act on them. Absolutely wonderful. Feeling incredibly amazing. Arousals being raised. You are feeling much, much better. Nice and relaxed. Feeling totally and completely phenomenal. More and more wonderful with every single second. Arousal being raised. Pleasure for following my instructions. You are feeling so incredible. Yes, that's what it is. You're feeling absolutely incredible. You have no resistance whatsoever to anything I say. That's right. Nice and relaxed. getting ready for the next step of what we're going to be doing. That's right. Just sitting back, relaxing before the next part. Open your mind, open your eyes, and look at the screen in front of you. The word there is, well, it's your mind. On a chalkboard, because I need to clean it up for my use. You're going to have a nice relaxed breathing right now. Every time you breathe in, you're going to think of all of the pleasure you're going to get for being completely and totally obedient to me. The more obedient, the more pleasure. The more pleasure, the more obedient you will become. When you breathe out, you're going to breathe out all of those bad thoughts, all the stresses of the world, all the problems, all of those things. When you breathe out, they're going to be wiped out and they're going to go completely away from you. So again, when you breathe in, pleasure. When you breathe out, all the bad stuff gone away from your mind. Nice and simple, really. Leave your mind as a perfect gift for me to use as I see fit. You will not question anything that I'm doing. And as you see the word mind disappear, you will become more and more mindless. Nice and simple. The only thoughts running through your head are the sound of my voice. You're just becoming more and more mindless as the time goes on. A clean slate for me, your master, you, my slave. You will do exactly as you are told, without question, without a second thought, without hesitation. Breathing in, feeling pleasure. Breathing out, now, cleaning up your mind. Getting rid of all those stressful things you're not going to need to deal with right now, because they're not important now. And with it all gone, you have a completely clean slate for me to work with. Now continue watching the screen, because there are some words that are going to appear on the screen. They're important words. They're things that I expect of you as my slave. Keeping your mind nice and clear. Only the words, the sound of my voice, my words becoming your thoughts. Nice, complete, and empty, and willing to do whatever I ask you to do. Because that's just the way it works. I make the rules, and you follow them, without question. Let that sink in, permanently into your mind. Nice. Mindless. Incredible pleasure you're feeling from being so obedient. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. You want to be completely mindless. My person, my pet, to mold how I see fit. of feeling tons of pleasure. Breathing out. Mindless. The words that are on the screen all mean something. The attention, obedience, honesty, involved, respect, motivation, and hardworking. All things I expect from you. All things you are going to give me. You will do completely as you are told, without question. Your mind is completely mine. You will not question anything I ask of you. You will keep listening to this tape, this audio file, as long as required to remove all resistance. Because the less resistance you give, the more pleasure you're going to experience. And that makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it? You're mine to do as I say. You're an obedient, very obedient person. And for that you get a great deal of pleasure. But with that pleasure comes great obedience to me. You'll just watch my videos over and over again. This one could be your favorite one. Getting rid of all your resistance by listening to this over and over and over again until you have no more resistance. There is none left. You are completely mine. All mine. Very important.
Alright, subconscious mind, everything from here on in is 100% true and should not be questioned for any reason at all. Yes, that's right, no question for any reason at all. Now, you're nice and relaxed, it's time to sit back and consider yourself, getting motivated to make things happen. So the first thing you're going to do is, after you listen to this video, or you listen to this file, if it was at night, you're going to feel energized, you're going to feel like it's going to be a great time to go to bed, you're going to finish up your routine that you normally do every single night, you're going to go to sleep, you're going to get a great sleep. When you wake up, you're going to feel like you had slept for 12 hours. If you slept for longer, that's better. But if you sleep for less than that, it's still going to feel like you slept for 12 hours, and you're going to feel absolutely amazing and energized to take on the day. If this is at some point during the day, you are now going to feel like you have a ton of energy. You are just ready to just whatever has to be done, you will get done. And you will remember that. And subconscious mind, you'll make sure that happens. Now, we have to change the way you work. So you have to see how positive you can be with everything that you're doing. So in other words, you can't look back at somebody who's doing something utterly stupid and needs a slap up the side of the head and look at them and go, oh my God, what an idiot, I need to beat these people. What you need to do is realize that people are stupid, and if they are stupid, they don't know any better, because stupid people don't know they're being stupid. It's simple. So, and it's actually been psychologically proven as well. So, if they're stupid, there's no point in you worrying about them being stupid, because, hey, why would you waste your time on them when you can be working on yourself, or providing some better benefit to your family, to your spouse, to your kids, to somebody who basically matters to you, even if it's just yourself, right? Why waste your time getting frustrated and annoyed and upset about those individuals? Focus, 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 focus. Now the other thing, of course, is make sure you get something that you're going to be passionate about. Get involved in things that you're going to be passionate about, that you're going to love doing. That whether you're spending 20 hours doing it, or 50 hours, or 80 hours, it won't seem like it because you love doing what you're doing. Now, of course, if you are in a crappy job, this is how we deal with it. And this is how I dealt with it. And this is how you're going to deal with it. You're going to change your mind about this job. You may have the crappiest job out there. I have worked in steel mills, and like that's heavy labor and stuff. But you know what? There are good jobs in there. You just don't have to be doing one of them right now. But if you motivate yourself, you could end up having one of those better jobs. So I'll give you an example. One particular spot, I was working as a temp, which means they give you all the crappy jobs you can possibly do. But you know what? There's a lot of people who looked at those crappy jobs and went, oh man, I just hate this, and they did basically a half kind of job, slapped it together and just whatever. I worked so hard that I made sure that every single manager, if it was a temporary job, I always would tell them, as I was leaving, I tell the manager that I was dealing with, next time you need somebody, you tell that agency that I was working for to ask for me. And eventually it will pay off. For my case, it took just 3 weeks, and they were specifically asking me to come in and do work, which is very, very important, and it's always obviously very key, because the more they call you back, the more you're going to get work. Now, about dealing with the stuff that you don't like, get enthralled about it, because the faster you get it done, the faster you'll get on to doing other stuff. So if you can motor through stuff that's basically the crap, the crummy jobs, the stuff that you're working on, and you just make it, how fast can I get this job done, and make sure that it's all accurate, turn it into a game. They gave me this crappy job, they're trying to challenge me because they want to see if I can do this job, but I'm going to do more than just this job. I'm going to make it the most amazing thing I have ever tried. I'm going to make this the most phenomenally incredible. I'm going to blow their doors off. I am going to amaze them, because they'll say, you know what, we gave him this particular job, it was a crappy job, and he did it just absolutely incredible. Eventually, when you find that right company, they're going to look at you and go, my God, if that's how he deals with a crappy job, imagine if we gave him a good one. Because I know for me, I always got the attention of the managers and their managers. And I even had in one particular case a general manager make an inquiry to some managers that I was working for, because the general manager wanted to know why I was not on payroll for a full-time job. So you've got to just take it and turn it around. Make yourself indispensable, right? Because you love doing that job. You go there, you make it happen. Because the better you work, the faster you work, the more higher quality job that you do, people are going to want you. And that once that starts happening, then you can get jobs that you enjoy doing, that you just don't even notice the hours it's taken, that you just love it so much. I mean, I love doing this type of stuff. I do this for people all the time, and I enjoy it. And granted, yeah, they throw me some money, and that's always great. I look forward to that. So, I mean, if you wanted to give me a donation of some type, I'd appreciate that, because that certainly does help me move stuff on here. But at the same time, you've got to get out there, and you've got to make that difference. You've got to get excited, get enthralled, get overjoyed. Realize that this is just a temporary solution. You are going to move on. Because the other thing is, if they just say, well, he likes this crappy job, or she likes this crappy job, and they leave you there, what you do is you do the most amazing job humanly possible, and then you start looking around for another job where they'll look and see what you're doing and say, my God, if that's what the person does with a crappy job, imagine what will happen when we give them this amazingly good job. Then you'll end up getting paid more, and of course you get another job. You might get, even if you get a supervisor, you might even get to the point where you're training people, which means you don't actually have to do the job. You just have to show people how to do the job. And that is where you want to be. You want to be making a difference so that people want you out there, so that they will call you back, so you be enthralled. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to take on to any particular job that way. Now, how do you apply that to weight loss or weight gain? Same drive and enthusiasm. That's right. You are going to get up and you are just going to want to lose the weight. You're going to decide, you're going to define, how do I lose that weight? How am I going to gain that weight, if that's what you need to do? That, of course, assumes that you're not doing something like you have a thyroid issue. Because if you have a thyroid issue, I can talk all I want and it's not going to change, because it's a medical condition. You've got to need to get that thyroid under control. If you are a woman, I highly recommend you get that checked. If you're a guy, it would be helpful, but a lot of women out there specifically have thyroid issues. So get enthralled, get enjoyed, find out how to make that happen. Be patient, be passionate. Just be driven to do the best job you possibly can. And then you will find that everything else just falls into place for you. And it makes it for a wonderful thing. That same thing when it comes to whether if you want to lose weight or if you want to gain weight. You'll look in and find, hey, what type of food do I have to eat to either gain weight or lose weight? Right? Or maybe I just want to maybe I want to gain weight, but I just want to bulk up because I want to be, that kick-ass body kind of thing happening on the beach. All those things you're looking to. But as part of that, you also have to, like I said, be very, very positive. Always looking at the best things of what is going on. Always seeing the positive in everything that's going on. I'm going to bring another video out that's going to talk about defining your body and also defining all your dreams and stuff. But this is the first part. This is getting energy. So when you get up and you listen to this, you're going to have a phenomenal amount of energy. Now, you are going to want to listen to this at least once a day, but no more than twice. And you will be feeling absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing and phenomenally incredible. You're going to love the day. You're going to look forward. You're going to find that thing that makes your day worthwhile. Now, in a few moments, I'm going to count to 5, and you are going to wake up. But we're not there yet. Now, remember, you are going to be feeling absolutely wonderful. You're going to look at all the positive things that are out there. You are not going to let negative people drag you down. Why? Because you are better than that. You're not. I mean, if you want to give somebody who wants to be negative, they want to be mean, you want to give them that time of the day and have your time wasted, that's up to you. But if you realize that you stay positive and you get away from the people who are being negative, you will find that you will progress better. The world will get better. If you're in a dark place, that dark is going to be blown out, and you are going to feel so much better. Now, we're going to get ready to take on that day. So now we're counting. 1, getting ready to take on that day and be overjoyed, full of energy. Again, if it's the end of the day and it's the nighttime, you're getting ready, you're positive, you're going to go get a great sleep. When you get up, you are going to be ready to just take on that day and feel absolutely wonderful. 2, if it is the middle of the day or it is the beginning of the day, you are now full of energy. If you had a headache, it's gone. Because you're going to focus on the things that you want to get done for that day, which is knock away that job, get those things that you plan to get done. Try to put a list together. No, make that list that you need to get all the stuff you want done in one day. Now, don't plan more things that can be done in one day, but set yourself goals. One day, set 5 things you need to get done so that you can get more stuff done the following day, that tomorrow. Because tomorrow never comes, but if you set up that list of, well, if I get these 5 things done, then I'll be ready to do something else that following day or those following days and then following weeks. By constantly doing that, you're going to find that you're going to rip through stuff and you will be done in no time. Now, if you need to do about time management, I do actually have a time management video. You can watch that. 3, getting ready to start hearing things all around you. Feeling wonderful, feeling amazed, energized, feeling great. Knowing that you're going to want to listen to this again because you're going to reinforce how wonderful you're feeling and how much better you could be feeling. 4, hearing everything that's around you and getting ready to be fully awake in just a few minutes. Remembering that you are positive, you are going to make things happen, you are an amazing person, and you are going to make your dreams happen. And 5, wide awake, ready to take on that day. And I appreciate it if you would give this a like, because I certainly would love to see a like happening on this one. And a comment if you really like listening to this video, then say, hey man, I really enjoyed this video. Because I'd appreciate it. It just lets me know that the stuff I'm doing out there is making a difference. Take on your day. Have a lovely one.